Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Today, I want to talk to you on my journey pre-diagnosis. So, I was a high-risk pregnant woman, and I was seen by the OBGYN and other doctors accordingly. So, I remember they wanted to do some screening, right? Intrusive screening, and I opted out of those because even if I found out about any condition that a child could live with, I would not make any other decisions but to give birth. So, and really, achondroplasia, right, would not have shown up on those screenings. So I remember going to the doctor, and it was right before 4th of July this year. And I went, and the doctor saw me, and she said, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And she said, "Your stomach is very big." And I said, "Really?" She said, "Yes, there seemed to be a lot of water in your stomach. I'm going to schedule you to go see the specialist." And she did. After the holiday, I went to see the specialist, who measured me and determined that everything looked fine, right? She measured, the baby was measuring as expected. There were no concerns. I remember one day the baby would not move at all. She could not get the baby to move. And she said to me, "I am going to send you over to the hospital for observation. You'll stay overnight, right, to be observed." And as soon as that baby heard overnight in hospital, she woke up and started kicking. So I didn't have to go, but again, they didn't see any indication of any diagnosis, any causes of anything at all. So we went on. I had the baby, beautiful baby. And we were in the hospital. She got checked out. Everything looked good. We stayed in the hospital a few extra days because I became very sick. Nothing to do with achondroplasia. And she was checked out, right? Even beyond the days that the doctors usually check you. She was checked out, and all seemed fine, right? And leading up to when we got the diagnosis, we didn't see anything that concerned us except her holding her hand just a little bit awkward. So we've gone back and looked at pictures after the diagnosis, and we've seen some slight indications. So there are certain characteristics of children with dwarfism: larger head, sometimes their fingers are kind of cleft together, etc. So we did see the head indication in a few pictures, and even her nose, the bridge of her nose is straight across, but nothing else. There is no other indication at all that would tell us that this baby may have a diagnosis of achondroplasia or anything else. So the doctors, I'll say, did a very good job in taking care of me. I literally thought I was spoiled during pregnancy. They took good care of me, and I just honestly believe that they saw nothing. If the baby is expected to measure at a certain length, and they're not seeing it, and they're measuring at that length, I would say the doctors did not see it also. My first daughter I had was 8 pounds 9 ounces. This baby was 7, smaller, but no concern, right? And until we got to the actual diagnosis, we really didn't have any indication that she would be a little person or a smaller child. I enjoy doing these sessions. I enjoy hearing your questions. So keep asking them, right? We'll answer as much as possible. I try to stay out of answering the medical questions because that is not my expertise, right? But I'll answer any questions on my journey. Thank you, and hope to hear from you soon.